What's going on, y'all? It's your girl, Carrie Michelle. We are officially tapped into Let's Get Carried Away podcast. For those of you guys that have been following me for a little while now, this used to be the Plug podcast, but we're doing something a little bit different. We're rebranding, and we're definitely getting carried all the way away. These interviews will be uncut, raw, probably going to hurt some of y'all feelings, but it's okay because we're going to get carried away today, and we are officially here. It is our first episode, and I am here with my bro, DJ Popo. What's going on, Popo?
How you feeling, Carrie?
I'm feeling great. How are you?
Happy, excited.
Nervous? You should be nervous. We're going to get in your business today.
Oh, yeah. I feel it. I like the title, Let's Get Carried Away. I'm like, let's get into it.
Yeah, we're going to get into it today. For sure. So, everybody really knows you, but, for introduction's sake, let the people know who you are.
Well, I go by the name of Scratch Master DJ Popo. Been doing this for about 22 years. Mm-hmm. Been DJing in the club since I was in the little teens. I've won competitions all my life. I travel the world, perform, I teach, and continue to still do that. And about to be 31, so
you said that like it's old. It's not that old.
I feel it, man. The grace was on my side now. So it's starting to hit, but I still continue the passion. Like I said, but I love what I do, so it's really just short. I just love what I do, and I still be continuous and just see where it's been taking me. I'm grateful for it, so I know I'm not gonna stop doing it.
Period. So let's go all the way back, because when we first met, I thought you were from Atlanta.
Right.
And you are not.
Nope. Nah.
I was like, this man is not even from Atlanta. So how long have you actually been here in Atlanta?
13 years going.
I was like, you know how they said a 10-year thing.
Claim it.
I've been here a little bit over 10 years. I don't claim it either, so it's okay. It's all right. We just love it here. But you're originally from New York.
Yep.
How is it being from New York and transitioning from that music scene, which is really like where hip hop is, like right, where real DJing really curated from? Like how is it coming from there to coming here?
It's different. Different sides of music between the South. The East Coast, which is the South, we're still in the East Coast, but it's still the South Side area of the states where it's a lot more different kind of hip hop, 808, trappish, classics. You have in Atlanta, you have other states that fall into the Atlanta scene where you hear music that pops in from Alabama, Mississippi, Memphis, Texas, everywhere around in the southern area that still follows in Atlanta. And versus in New York, it's different culture. You have some that follow in Virginia, North Carolina, Jersey, a little bit of Cali. It's certain, states that fall into the sides of where I'm at. So coming down here is a different change, it was a different cultural change, because I come from that state where it was nothing but old school, disco, house, Caribbean vibe, Latino vibes, not Panamanian. So I'm used to hearing a lot of all international vibes. Still do, but it's a different change when you move down here in Atlanta, because it's not saying it's not appreciated, but you have to migrate a little bit and give a balance, because it's not everything. Like, not everybody in the South is going to accept New York vibes.
No, they don't want to hear New York at all. They don't want to hear anything from up top. I'm from DC, and they don't want to hear that either.
It literally, so everything is here that, okay, we in Atlanta, so you got to show us Atlanta. My motive is like, I kind of don't care about that. I'm gonna give a balance, and the thing about it, it's like I'm gonna force you to like it without me telling you, because nobody's gonna come out the comfort zone and willing to do it.
Well, I think that kind of gives you a leg up too, with being able to do a mix of the different regions,
right?
Especially coming from New York, like you said, you already have the Caribbean, the up north vibes or whatever, and you're able to mix it with the southern vibes, the southern music, which is hard for a lot of DJs that are from here, because they don't know nothing about that.
Right.
So it actually makes you a more valuable DJ because you're a little bit more diverse.
Right.
Correct?
Yep.
So let's talk about that. When you first moved down here, what was your first, in your mind, what was your first big break? Like, what was that gig for you that was your first big break?
My first big break, I'm not gonna lie, when I moved down here, if we're talking about the Atlanta scene, I was in Savoy heavy in the South.
Shout out Savoy.
Yeah, salute, man. That's what really helped took off my career, because I was playing there 5 days a week, and I was at that time the only one around the area to be consistent in the South Side. I was what, 21, 22, and ever since all the way to 26, I've been there continuously. But that's why I built my name, my career, that's when I started a radio station. Started being on radio in Atlanta. So everything started alone in my journey playing in Stockbridge and Savoy in the South Side. Then after that, down the years of Atlanta, it was more opportunities that came. And I was so much nervous to take them because I was like, maybe I'm not there yet for confidence. When at that time I was still competing. I was still doing a lot of out-of-state travels, but not as heavy as now. What really broke it out was because of Versus. That break the whole chain for me. The next day my life changed. I started getting a lot of inquiries to come in different areas, different spots. Started to do teaching, lecturing, showcasing. Things that I wouldn't expect is a dream for a lot of DJs to have, that one break. And so that really helped out a lot for me in the days where I can say it took me off. It took off for me. And then doing radio in Atlanta for 107.9, that was my first station doing. It took off a lot as well. The first station actually that gave me the platform to really perform, and it was out of state. I was in Alabama, 95.7 Jams. They gave me a free platform and a date to work and build my name out of. And I didn't live in the same state, but it was a startup. My homegirl in New York, who was the PD there, gave me an offer, say, "Po, you're gonna play Monday through Friday, call it a quickie mix." And I built my name through Alabama, then transcend to Atlanta. It helped out a lot because I always wanted to be in a radio station, but I didn't live in the state, and it took time for me to have the experience and now I got transferred into Atlanta radio, which is dope. In some ways, the market for radio in Atlanta or any other state, like I tell anybody, it has its perks. It's somewhat difficult, and you just have to know how to follow the rules but still be you. Mainly, yeah.
Popo, you know what one thing I heard through all of that? Work. You're doing a lot of work.
Yeah.
You've been putting in a lot of work for a long time. From Versus, like you said, for everybody that's not familiar, I don't know how we were all stuck in the house in COVID. You did your thing on the Versus for the DJ battle for that. Then now you did Alabama radio. Now you're Hot 107.9. Now you're traveling everywhere. That's a lot of work. A lot of these DJs don't want to do that work.
Right.
So what advice would you give a DJ that is complaining? Like, I work for DJs. I work with DJs all the time. Shout out Coalition DJs. I used to be a fleet DJ. So I'm always interacting with DJs, helping them with their brand or whatever. And a lot of them just don't want to put in the work.
Yeah, I feel like most of the time, and this is where it kind of gets to the realness. I'll tell the upcoming DJs, if you want to be in this kind of position or compare of putting yourself out there in the scene, stop waiting for a phone call. You waiting for a phone call because you did a couple of dope gigs here, it's not going to make you outreach anywhere else. Content, I tell anybody, you don't need the dopest camera. Just plug up a phone,
exactly,
plug up a USB in your computer, have an angle, and just try and record. And I personally don't get it. I just call it laziness when they say, "Hey, I don't have the time." I call laziness, I call BS, I call everything on that, because there's no way in hell you complain this much. You gloat yourself to be the one of the trendsetter of the highest DJ around, but there's nothing to show for it other than your face and flyers. So at this point, I'm looking at a generic version of a model of you that does not mean nothing to me. And I say that to say, even if feelings get hurt, I personally don't care. I didn't care for, I did the work to post flyers, but I also cared to be seen. Some people don't care about being seen. You have 80% of DJs here that care about, hey, I'm just here to get a check and just dip out.
Or just here to get some free liquor. I know some of them too.
Yeah, and I say, you know what? That motive, and when I hear it a lot, it pisses me off. And the thing about it, I don't care if the gig may not be ideal. you being heard by somebody that's going to be so impressed by you is the main key, is the love. So like I tell anybody as a DJ, hey, if you're doing it just for the money and get free benefits out of that, please just get a job or stay home. You're wasting time, and you're wasting for other people's time who got a passion, who struggles to get in a club, who's really more doper. Like, and it shocked me. I know a couple cats who's young but so damn shy, and they have the skill set, but they just don't have the courage to go out there. Versus the ones that I see repetitively, they play. It's cool, and it's cool, but sometimes it's not. I stay home. It's like I can name, like, there's only in Atlanta, there's only 15 favorite DJs that I like. 15 out of hundreds or 100. It's only 15 that I like.
I can name a good 15, like quality DJs
who I call triple threats. When I can talk, play, and know and read emotions.
See, now you adding on more work on top of it. How dare they know how to host and spin at the same time?
Literally. But I call them triple threats. Sometimes some people are shy not to talk on the mic. It's cool. You can have a great song selection and feel off emotions, because what you're doing, you're reading people's personalities every day you step in the building. Not one day is going to be the same as yesterday. One day you may feel happy, the other day you may feel irritated. The next day you may feel like, I'm so angry but I don't know how to get it out. Sometimes you just gotta read that personality, how to change the mood.
You know, I've seen you talk on the mic, but I've seen you actually DJ without talking on the mic, and there are DJs that can just, like you said, feel the mood, and they don't, like, the music speaks.
Right.
Like, it's like you don't need nobody on the mic because they can know how to hold the party just with their music selection. You're one of them. Bluetooth definitely is one of them. Bluetooth can do a whole party and not touch the mic at all. No host, no nothing, and can just flow the whole party.
I see it on my own eyes. I'm like,
not one host, nothing. He just knows how to read it, knows how to put the song selections together,
and just
everything, and just rock out
to any environment. Even good, rough, you know how to make it work.
Yeah.
And in that way, sir, I gotta applaud him for that, because I've seen him play in so many areas that I personally don't like. And like Sweet Lounge, saluted. That's where I started with Sweet as well. I've done everything at a younger age, as well as Bluetooth did, because he's around my age, but he started in the same years in Atlanta, in Atlanta. So some places I don't like personally has that kind of ratchet vibe where there's no balance, and he's one of the few to bring that balance out. And there's some that caters to, because this is the club, or this is we're in Atlanta, so I have to play local. No, you don't.
You don't.
You have to get yourself out of the mindset, and you wonder why you don't get booked any other way or any other country, place, state to state, because you are remaining and playing local.
They don't even know, like, they limit their song selection, if that makes sense, for sure. So with speaking about these DJs that don't put in this work and complain, and I'm sorry, I'm getting on y'all ass today because I'm sick of it, because it's a lot of them, like you said, that we know that really could do more, really could push themselves more, and really expand their brand. So have you ever dealt with, like, a venue trying to lowball you for one of these other DJs that?
Shoot, it's been a minute, not no more.
Not no more, clearly.
It's been a minute. I've had where other DJs come behind my back and say, well, if Popo, and this is me be honest, if Popo charge $400, I'm just going to charge $200. And I mean, by all means, if you go for that, hey, you just lowered your quality, and I can care less. You just want to go the cheaper route, you want to go in this position, that's by all means. That it don't bother me, but it kind of irks me that you willing to go for quantity over quality, and you want to see how your business gonna last. Sometimes it's not even all about the DJs, it's all about what's around in the building, whether it's bartender, servers, the staff, how they treat, and then on top of that, you have a low budget, no talented DJ. Hey, you got 5 combinations of really closing down real soon and real short, because there's a lot of sometimes it's like bad service, bad customer service, and on top of that, bad music that does not make you're not gonna last long. I guarantee that. So if you want to out cheap yourself because somebody said it can do it lower, hey, cool, but by all means, I guarantee you're not gonna get the same quality. And I'm not even trying to gloat on myself, but I know myself, I'm a walking library.
Yeah.
So it's up to you, is how you want to move. And by me as a walking library, it's not even just playing other genres of music. How far can you go back and what years?
Exactly.
Like for me, I'm a nerd. I like to go back to the 50s if I have to.
I mean,
So,
that's a part of knowing your craft, studying your craft. You have to be like that.
yeah, literally.
For sure.
And it'll work. But some people are so afraid because rejection haunts them. And we're in a space where, okay, we see a lot of people in the age group, and I could say probably young. Our mindset is always going to feel like, all right, so now the age group here look like they're the 20s, so I have to play Sexy Red, I have to play Glow, I have to. Technically you don't, because you don't know that person, so you have to risk it.
I'm sorry, I'm sick of Sexy Red. I've been sick of Sexy Red. I'm about to be sick of Wham Whammy. If I hear a Wham Whammy one more time, I got a couple more months in me for this.
Oh yeah.
And then it's about to be over. I'm an R&B girl anyway, so it's about to be over with for me.
You know, and that's true. But you know what? It's so enjoyable when somebody can take a song and recreate it. And I took I didn't like it first, but I took that Wham Whammy song and put an Alexander O'Neal record and flipped it where it's enjoyable. And when I played it, the faces that I like is like, oh damn, I've never heard like this. I want that reaction because it's organic, it's refreshing versus playing the same record and seeing the same outcome. Is more so just being a vibe more than just being a average DJ.
Absolutely.
So it helps out a lot. It separates you.
It does.
And once you're consistent, it's okay. I tell anybody as a DJ, it's okay to not get the same calls that you want if you want to stand out. You're gonna have to really bite the L where you're not going to receive the same calls, you're not going to receive the same kind of motion because you started to stand out. The ones who are really going to call you and really put you in a position are the higher paid end gigs where they're like, okay, boiler room, Japanese room is a bunch of organic vibes willing to pay and being consistent, and not only because they care about the club vibe, they care about content. They give you an all-in-one package should be in that room just to stand out. And once you're in that position, your job is not to come back to where you started. You're gonna go through the hard trials because you're not gonna have, and it goes to anybody, you're not gonna have the same motion by standing out. It's your job how you want to pull out and be different. If you force yourself to say I'm gonna do this, you're going to have to take that L and say I can't do it. And now you're transforming to be in somewhere else. Now in certain areas, wherever you go, you're gonna have to know how to read your area, read your room. Even if you have to go into that study of playing the trap shit, the dumb shit, like you still keep what you do and what you learn. You're gonna need it in any other environment. But nostalgically, force yourself to stand out from everybody. And this is how I know. The biggest thing for me, when DJs say, "Hey, Poe, let me show you my history." I don't care. Don't show me your fucking history. I don't care.
What can you do right now?
Yeah, like
let me see what you can do right now.
Literally, I don't care. Don't show me what you play. I don't care. And there's some people like, really? I don't care if you play this song. I have versions that I create myself as an artist, and I'm going to play that version because I know you don't have it. So my way is going to be different from people who's listening. I'd rather get you listening, and once I have that unlocked, I can get you dancing. It's a pace. You're escalating.
Yeah.
So anybody always tells me that, man, I'm like, you're good. Don't show me. I don't care. I just play this. I don't care if you played it. I don't care if you played it 5 minutes. I don't care if your best friend, your sister told you to play this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a different version or upper hand of you because I'm a creator more than just DJ. I'm gonna DJ, but I'm creating everything that you hear differently, and it's so refreshing because it's not a lot of that no more. Everything is just being so content and laziness and comfortable because we remain local.
Absolutely.
You have to get out of that.
So I'm about to be a little messy, Popo. I'm sorry. We about to get into a little mess. Well, you don't really, have you dealt with a lot of artists? You don't really deal with a lot of artists that come to the club, huh?
Not much. Some I do. I can say like two. It's like 2 artists that I like as my personal favorite, and some that I kind of remember, but I don't remember. But if I hear, I'm like, okay, I remember this artist. I'm like, he's alright. Some I don't.
Okay, so don't even worry about the artist. What's the best place you've DJ'd and the worst place you've DJ'd?
Ooh, easy. Man, the worst place I've ever DJ'd, it was it's really, I'm gonna keep it a bug. It was a place that Snoop and 2 Chainz owned. It was
Escobar?
Nah, that was one of them, but not really, not that one. That was one of them. I'm not gonna lie, like it was just
So not an Escobar. Members only?
boom.
Members only.
Members only was like, I remember a lot of cats. We used to, that was that underground spot we used to come.
Yeah.
And you would see the most illegal shit happen in the other side of the room. It looked like the boom boom room on crack.
Yeah, it was two sides.
Yeah, it was.
I remember.
It was straight like that. That was one of the. It was.
What made it bad though? It was just too. It was too good for you.
It was just too smoky. Hella smoky. I used to come home high for no reason, and it wasn't so much more organized. In some ways, towards the end, it had there, but that was one of the places I was like, no, I couldn't. I don't have difficulties in other venues, but if I wanted to say it, that one's one of it.
Okay.
Small, that's number one. Parking, people like.
Oh yeah, the parking was terrible.
Parking was so
we used to do
tight.
parties over there. The parking was not
ideal. It was so
definitely
tight.
not.
I said, nah, I can't do this. And it was just too. It was too much. I used to love it because there was two people that introduced it to me. It was Chris Cole and my boy DJ A1, Candy's DJ. So they always took care of me and make sure I was straight mentally. Cause they see in my face like, well, why the fuck did you bring me here? What the hell is this?
They knew what they was doing though.
Yeah,
A1 and them knew what they was doing.
Yeah, but you know, we ride the wave and it became a vibe we used to do it on Mondays. It became a vibe. It was something I truly enjoyed. I didn't enjoy the atmosphere. I enjoyed them because they took care of me and made sure I was comfortable. But they allowed me to do what I want to do. And in terms of playing R&B, I had a free range to play anything, and people was appreciative. And I can tell by the responses they don't have it in there. So sometimes when I would come in there on an off day, I'm like, this it? I'm out. I just come in 3 minutes and I'm out. I'll come and play. I'll come and enjoy myself when I'm playing because I can.
So you wasn't in there when the strippers was in there?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. I hear about it, but I said no. They said around, I thought it was like after 2, 3 o'clock they be having.
Yeah, 2 o'clock.
I used to be like, oh, let me go
2
check
o'clock,
it out.
they come from the back.
Yep. I said, let me come and see what's going on. But I'm like, nah, I'm good. I stay home. I didn't come one day when I seen the strippers. I come one day when I see just drunk women on the floor fucked up, but I've never seen the strippers yet.
No, they always in there fucked up. Okay, so that's the worst. So what was the best venue?
Best venue I can say I ever worked in. Damn, shit. All times that I have worked in was
all time.
Boy. So I have to say, I had my trials and tribulation with Savoy, but that was the best time that I've ever worked in because it built my freaking career. And just I grew up. I had to learn life lessons learned as a man, other than DJing, because I'd made a lot of dumb mistakes. And it taught me a lot. When it shut down, it hurt because I'm like, shit, that was my childhood spot to really be at. And to be at it right now, my favorite, even for my favorite spot now to be playing, and I enjoy myself. Mostly every of them right now. Like I can say the main one, patio, cultural, have fun, enjoyable. Harold's, I can eat chicken and enjoy some good vibes. Like and play what I.
Which Harold's you at?
Lithonia.
Okay.
Play what I want to play, but enjoy a vibe where people listen more than just to talk. So most places I don't have to talk no more, except for patio because the whole crowd they want the energy, they want to feel you. So
right.
I enjoy that. I'm not gonna lie, I really do enjoy that. So it's been good.
What's going on, y'all? It's your Carrie Michelle. We are back getting carried away for the Let's Get Carried Away podcast. Like I said, this is episode number 1. We're keeping it raw, uncut. This is part 2 with my boy DJ Popo. What's going on, Popo?
Ooh, everything's good. I had to let out everything in part 1. I'm feeling
You feeling better?
I had to let loose. Now I'm feeling the energy. I said, okay, this is about to rise up. So
yeah, just a little bit.
I love it.
For those of you guys that are just now tuning in, you guys already know we are here in Atlanta on the east side at Seafood Social East. And with being in Atlanta, there's a lot of politics. You already know that within the industry. Like the industry is big, but the industry is small at the same time. Whether you're a promoter, a DJ, a club owner, an artist, anything like that, the circle is very small. So have you ran into politics, like having to deal with the negative side of politics with being a DJ?
Yeah. All the time.
All the time. So as a DJ, I mean, I'm a promoter, so I'm on the promoter end. of it, and so promoters have like cliques.
Right, of course.
It's the same thing with DJs.
Yep. Same thing.
Really?
DJs have the clique because everybody has their ways of not liking a person, or not liking how the way they carry, or it's promoters, and a lot of promoters or owners going to click about a DJ they don't fuck with and doesn't favor. I'm one of them. I know that for a fact.
They don't like you, Popo. I like you.
They like, well, because you know me personally. You know.
I mean, even before that, when we first met at Savoy, shout out Savoy. I mean, it was just automatic vibes. It was cool. I didn't work at Savoy.
Because you're not sensitive.
Okay.
You're not sensitive to the smallest degree and feeling that you need to, hey, I'm in the room, like me. You know what? I'm just going to say, like me, motherfucker, or else. That's how it is. And I'm going to keep it a beans.
Yeah.
Like, when we met, like, it was organic.
Yeah.
And we just clicked. So no matter what, it was, every time you come up and support, grab one drink, we just vibe, party, and chill. Versus some of the owners and stuff like that, they're cool to a certain degree, but they're gonna have their views about you when they don't fucking know you. And I say this to like most owners, like, hey, most owners that I click with now, I can say I'm good friends with. So it's a business relationship, and it's also a personal friendship. Like one of the main ones I got was my man Keith from Patio. Well, we have a business relationship, but we also have a personal friendship where I guess he'll support anywhere, any state out the country. And another one, like all the owners that I work with now support, and I can call them as friends. I name another one, Favorite from Whiskey, Terrence from Harold's, my other guy from Kennesaw, Q from Pazuka. Like I can name most of all the spots that I know now that I'm close friendship. So it's not, they respect the aspect of my talent, but I can actually call and make a, hey, just even if I need 2-3 seconds, 2-3 minutes just to talk, it's cool. Now it's some other owners and promoters that run their parties and they have a lot of negative influences of like, and this is never fail. I always get where they say, well, oh damn, Popo an asshole. Is it because how I look, or is it because you never got a chance?
How though? Like you don't even give off that
because I look serious
at
when
all.
I DJ, and a lot of people tell me I'm somewhat unapproachable, and I understand that. I take that. But is it because you don't fucking know me? That's where it goes to. You don't know me. So when I'm DJing, I'm so serious. Like it looks like I'm taking the fucking PSAT.
I mean, you're at work, sir, so you should be serious.
Some don't have consideration for that. So we take it as of, okay, now you have to force yourself to really. I have to force you to like me, and because of my ways of, hey, I'm working, I would be your best friend when I'm done DJing. Like when I'm done performing, when my mindset is empty, hey, I can talk with you, I can work with you. But when you're not giving me the chance to show you, hey, I'm still a dope person without it, and you have so much negative comments because I look like I don't want to be approached, or I look like I got an attitude, or I don't want to take certain orders, or you hear what you hear out, that doesn't mean shit because you're judging me for no fucking reason. You're not allowing me to really be at my peak. And then when it comes to that point, my mindset is, okay, if that's the case, and if it's all about you, shit, fuck you. That's how I feel.
I mean, you don't have to be liked by everybody. That's still shocking to me that people feel like you're
oh yeah, I get it. Let me tell you something.
unapproachable or intimidating. Because even initial me, you were at work, which I understand the fact that you're at work, which like you said, a lot of people don't understand that. They just think you guys are pressing buttons. No, that man is doing a job. Hey, how you doing? You want a drink? Boom, boom, boom. And then I know you can't sit here and have a full conversation with me, so I would never take it like, oh, he don't fuck with me. Like, that's crazy.
You understand me versus like as any other DJs.
Right.
I can't speak on any other DJs how they move, but for me, I need so much focus because one song, one clap, one interaction, I don't mind. It will throw me off. Like, how can I tell you now? The biggest thing for me now is fellas, mainly the fellas. Like a lot of women, there's a lot of women and fan base that I have that they respect it and they're like, oh, cool. Like we understand what he does. There's a lot of dudes that I feel that they're more entitled. They want to be seen, and when they grab my hand, I'm not gonna lie, I do this where you got a quick second. After 3 seconds, I'm like, I let me go. Shit, I gotta. I gotta get into
I
the
need
movie.
both of my hands, sir.
Yeah, so
I'm the DJ.
I'm like, oh damn. So and then take that. I was like, what's wrong with him? And I said, y'all don't get it. When I mean I'm passionate of how I play, and certain things as the smallest things can fuck me up and fuck
Yeah.
up the momentum. Momentum is much more important. But I don't mean to get like that. But I take this shit way more serious than the other 10 DJs that you look at weekly.
So speaking of which, before let's stay on this topic because I was going to ask you about this anyway. Booth etiquette, DJ booth etiquette when it comes to, because I know you don't do a lot of like artist events or whatever, but there are going to be artists approach DJs everywhere
Right.
in the world. You could be at a damn techno party and somebody gonna come up to you like, can you play my song? So what is like the proper etiquette for approaching the DJ at the DJ booth? Because I feel like artists do not understand like how that is actually supposed to be done so that they don't feel like you're an asshole or
Right.
this or whatever, and so then it looks bad on you because you're like, hey bro, I'm DJing right now, but it's just based off of the way they approached you.
If you're an artist and you like wanted, there's a lot of artists that wanted their music to be pushed, and they want the thing about it. I don't like the pushiness of getting played immediately.
Right.
I don't. My answer is always gonna be a forever no. I am never, and this is me personally. I would never break your record, even if somebody give me $50 or $100. I'm not doing that because I'm risking of not knowing the record is, and I'm vouching for your word. I have 75 people on the dance floor. I break your record, gone.
Yeah.
I gotta build that up, and I fucked up by taking your money over the quantity of a party that.
So
is
you
same.
don't accept money at all.
No.
Okay.
Now, if I like the record, if I hear it on my own on my own discretion, on my off time, and I say, okay, I like it. Now is my decision if I want to break it in a way where if I charge, it's going to have a large outreach. You're paying for your song to be reached in different other areas. Because I'm one of those DJs that doesn't post everything. So it's rare. If I like it, hey yo, I like it. So this is what we can do. And I'm, as a businessman, I'm going to say, hey, this is what it's going to take to cost because I have the marketing behind me and the notoriety and the views, so I can, no matter what, break that record.
Exactly.
And if it doesn't fit to my needs, and you're talking about what 87% of these trap artists taste sound like, I was about to say taste, but sound like, I don't want to play the record. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care if it's hot on the west, south, east, whatever. If it sounds like you're promoting more violence than sex and violence, however it is, I hear that every day. Every mainstream song that comes out about it is not one rapper I know that can't spit without talking about it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm good. I have enough of that in my library, man. Give me something that I can be like, oh man, this is refreshing. You don't even sometimes the hottest rap songs are always not really the kind of hottest rap songs. A lot of people follow indie rap where it's a different flow. I'll rock with it, and sometimes those are nine times out of 10 that get those records that get broke too as well to refresh. But in the society we're in the mainstream of breaking artists, I guess we are here to promote what the streets supposed to be like, and how to have. As I look at it, it's how to have sex, how to kill, how to rob, how to be a scammer.
Facts.
And how to have long-term money that won't last more than 5 years.
How to pop that ass.
Yep.
How to pop that pussy.
Consistently.
Literally. But that goes back to a conversation I was having with somebody, what was it, like last week before last, there are different types of DJs.
Yeah.
So like I was just saying, like you might not really get approached that often from an artist because that's just not the lane that you're in as far as artists consistently approaching you. There are different types of DJs. Club DJs, festival DJs, radio DJs, concert DJs, all types of stuff. Corporate DJs, all types of things. Which is kind of like, I guess what kind of helps categorize those people are the coalitions.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Right.
Do you feel like DJ coalitions are beneficial?
They are, because they are the fact you're gonna have a lot of the coalition DJs, as a bunch of the DJ groups that are going to willing to break your record because they have that impact too. That's their brand, that's their thing. No shade for it, but it's not for me if it don't make sense to me. I hear a lot of DJs that break the records just cause. Yeah. Even if it's $20, I'm like, it's the setting. Either you're in a strip club, you're in a you're at a you're in a performance where they do showcasing, open mic, and you know you have to be in that demographic to play records. And hell, there's like one group that does it. I tell everybody, as an artist, man, I can point you in the direction. New Music Mondays, that platform allows a lot of artists to come and get their record spin, record broke, and they have been consistent. They're consistent on breaking artist records. So you're gonna always have artists that's tuning in to say, all right, what artist is hot this week? Who performed? Who played? Some sound like ass, and some are dope. You still have legends, Rocco, you know, Rocco, Dro, T.I., legends that still get their records broke through them because it's like they're showing love not only the outcome of the DJs, but we still doing what it takes to get this record spin. As even if as a bigger platform than we are, I see that and I'm like, wow, I applaud because the biggest thing I like is that you're no bigger than a brand, you're no bigger than yourself. So for you to still continue to do, and a lot of people call that small process. It ain't small if you're still there, asking for that one area to break your whole record throughout the state, because that's one of the biggest one I see that they show love, and they have the patience for it. I don't.
Exactly. That's where we go back to. There are different types of DJs and different areas and lanes that artists can go to break their records. Not particularly where you DJ.
Right.
But there are other platforms for that.
Right.
Correct. So I got to be messy again, Popo. So we talked about what did we say? It was a good like 15 DJs, really quality DJs in Atlanta.
Yep.
Who are your top 5?
In Atlanta?
In Atlanta.
David.
Mixmaster David. Okay, of course.
David, Charlie Mason.
Okay.
Mono, J-Tech, E-Class.
And I don't think I've heard Mono in person.
Oh yeah, that
J-Tech's my guy though. Shout out J-Tech.
That's J-Tech is my right hand man that's been through every gig, everything. He's with me in verse. He's been there for everything that I've done.
Yeah, J-Tech is super solid, for sure.
And I tell anybody, don't let the sweetness fool you. That man can kill.
Yeah.
And once he's on the mic and he enters his lane, you can leave him the fuck alone.
Oh yeah, when he's in his zone, it's a wrap. Don't bother.
Let him be. But I respect that. And you know what's so funny? I named the DJs that are over 30 that I consider that I like. You know what? I'm just used to structure, but and those are the OG DJs that play with flow.
Yeah, and I feel like the OG DJs actually care about the craft.
Right.
Versus now, it's not really so much care about the craft. Like, for example, this is going to cause some controversy, too. I asked this on the previous, before the rebrand. I had DJ Teflon up here. Shout out DJ Teflon. And I asked him, how does he feel about DJs that don't know how to use turntables? How do you feel about that?
To be honest, I don't feel any type of way, but if you talk shit, I'm gonna call you out and I'm gonna put you on the spot.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna put you on the spot. If you're that type of DJ that talk a lot of shit, man, and you're that
like I'm that guy, put me against anybody. Okay, get on these turntables.
Then you know what? Respectfully, as long as you don't come to me, as long as because I haven't seen nobody try to come to me here. As long as you don't come for me, respectfully, I don't have to humble your ass. Like, I really don't want to be in that mode. But it's some DJs that I hear it, I say, hey, that's on you. I personally don't care. But as long as you don't come to me, I gratefully appreciate that. You do that, I don't give a fuck about embarrassing you at any given moment.
Please do.
I live for that shit, but that's not my character unless you push me. And I ask you nicely, leave me alone. Like, you ever heard about poking the bear? I'm gonna bite, like, leave me the fuck alone. But at some points now, I study people's profile and see what you handle, what you touch, what you play, how you play. I'm like, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth my time.
They're not going to challenge you on the turntables. I'm going to tell you that now. I put together a DJ battle years ago. This is when Deja Vu 2 was still open on Campbellton.
Yep.
And SWATs, okay? And we had Streets 945 on it. I had a couple of celebrity guest judges. I can't even remember who all was on there. But it's not, once I put that they had to use turntables on it to participate, you would be surprised how many people drop like flies. Like, I'm not gonna do it. I can't do it. Do we have to do it? Yeah, it's part of the battle.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't know how to use the turntables, you cannot participate.
But you know, at that point, I would tell people I don't care even the equipment that you have. If you know how to party rock and you know what to do, you know how to use what you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
Cool. But now when you talking big boy shit and
A battle.
Yeah, and now we talking about getting dirty.
Yeah.
Shit, listen, man, you gonna have to get this. It is what it is. Like, you gonna have to get it now. Because you signed up for it.
Mm-hmm.
You just signed your own death certificate. But
absolutely.
But if some people know, all right, if some people know if that's not my lane, I'm not gonna push it.
Yeah.
But you have the ones that really, I be like, yo, you got mad balls, man. You really do. But I personally have to look to see. Is it worth it? Nah.
No.
Nah, it ain't worth it. I'm cool. I just stay home in it. You ain't even worth my 5 minutes. I can kick it with my damn kid, and she does that herself.
Exactly.
So I'm like, I'm straight.
Well, shout out, who was my top two for my DJ battle? DJ Levi, shout out Levi 2 Official, and DJ Calissimo. They were my top two DJs. Super dope. Calissimo's from New York too.
Okay.
Super dope. He does a lot of like vinyl events as well.
Levi,
so.
definitely know.
Levi for sure. You know, Levi kills it. You know who else kills it? C Styles. DJ C Styles is crazy with it.
That is an OG for over 3 decades.
Yes.
He toured with Grandmaster, all the Furious Five. He's a killer, but a lot of people won't even give that respect or him the respect, and they overlook DJs like that of either two things: how old you are, and how you look. Because sometimes they look for if you can you be appealing to the crowd.
Yeah.
And that's fucked up. And
when it's about the skill, that is fucked up.
The skill set, I feel like, yo, he's dope. He know what to do, but they overlook it because, and I can probably speak on that because they'll do it soon for a lot of DJs. He played too old, and the man know his music. Y'all just see apparently with your eyes what gives the character of somebody that you don't fucking know. Yeah. And those are the ones that you might want to have considered in your corner because you want a different vibe. You're gonna get a couple of cats I can name that they're gonna give you that. Yeah. Now if you want to be comfortable, shit, I can tell you all 80 of them that if you want to be comfortable.
A lot of them. Yeah,
I can kill as anybody feel offended. It's just I can tell you personally. That's why I'm mostly just I create and I stay home. Right? If some of the ones I named that I like. They playing, oh shit, fuck yeah, I'm gonna hear some shit, I'm gonna be cool. I get to enjoy myself and actually finish a drink. Sometimes I can just drink water, get the hell home. I can drink two, 3 drinks, and I'm like.
I know as a DJ, it's hard to enjoy yourself being outside.
Yeah, it's sometimes it's because we always thinking of how can we mix that better, how can we do that. It never fucking fails, but sometimes you gotta get out of your mind. You gotta tell your mind, I'm here to chill. So you gotta get your mind out of DJ mode. It's sometimes hard, but you get out of it. Just lock in as a customer.
That's hard.
Just, pay attention to what you hear, because you might pick up some things that you may not know either. So and that's where a lot of DJs come and support everybody to hear. Like, let me see what I can hear from this guy. Let me see what I hear from this DJ. Let me hear what I hear from that DJ. You're picking certain things that you don't know. You're learning. Yeah. Sometimes you're not gonna learn from YouTube or any other research. You're gonna learn from other DJs and what they play.
Absolutely.
And to this day, I'm still a student of the craft. I'm not everything. Like, I'm not all there. And I still think, oh shit, I forgot that was a sample. So I always pick up on that.
So who's a DJ that you haven't battled that you would want to battle?
If it was a DJ, I could say I would.
Let's say like 3 We'll give you a choice of like 3 DJs that you haven't battled yet that you want to battle.
In Atlanta?
Period. They could be in Atlanta. Ooh. Period. 3.
My dream DJs. That's the thing. I don't battle already. Damn, I don't battle.
Because you just did a battle in Baltimore. Yeah, How was that?
That was good, and that DJ became one of my best friends. Oh my God, I lost to him, and I'm never gonna say taking all wins. I lost him the first year. He's from Baltimore. Didn't know. There was some cats that's dangerous too. Name was Waddy J. I said, wait, when we battled, I'm like, who the fuck is this dude? Hold up, you starting to piss me off. What the hell? No.
Might have some competition in here.
Yeah, like I said, nah. When I played in that battle, he was one of the DJs I had my eye on. I said, I'm gonna battle him, and it came to that conclusion. I'm gonna battle him, but he studied. I said, this son of a bitch. This man.
How dare you study like I do?
He played chess, and he's like, I'm like, it's like two, three DJs that I love that I already battled. They say, all right, Poe does this. I said, yo, this motherfucker studied me. He about to piss me off. I was clutching my fist like, you know what? Cool. And I told him, I love you today. You pissed me off. I'm catch you up next year. And I'm catching him next year.
Yeah.
But we end up becoming the best of friends because that's one dude that said I wanted the battle, but we combine our skills together now. But at a point, yo, he pissed me off. It was Waddy J, Midnight, and we actually went at it. He was another one that pissed me off. I love him to death. And I actually wanted to battle him. And then it was another DJ. Who did I say I wanted to battle? Honestly, God damn it! Like most of them are up north. None of them that I know that lives here.
Yeah, a lot. I see that most of the battle ones are up north.
Yeah.
So now you got me thinking. Now I do got to put together this battle. Or like a mashup series. Something out here.
Oh, you know what? It'll be dope. One dude, if I wanted to battle and we go back and forth, it would have to be Cream.
Okay.
Kid Cream. I say, you know what? That little fucker got some ears. I gotta give it to him. I love that dude. But I say, you know what? One of these days we're gonna butt heads and we're gonna have to tussle. But he is one of I was like, you know, if I was to actually work the time to battle, it would be him.
Okay.
But because his devotion of love of music is the same as mine. Is he'll think 3 or 4 songs ahead, and you wouldn't even know what's coming next. It's just like me. I'm like, I like that, and I've seen him just go. He wings it, and I'm like, yeah, you one tough fucker. Every time I see you, like, you piss me off. Like I'm like, oh, let me grab that mic and say, hey, we want to run it, man. And the thing about it with him, we always talk and come up with a lot of ideas, and he always say, yo, Paul, I got some shit. But it's like most of the time, the ones that I want to battle is like it's all love because we're gonna always combine it.
Yeah.
It never is no animosity, no negative outcome. It ain't never that. So most of the DJs that I can say around here is like, I wouldn't want to consider myself playing in a battle per se. It's like a couple of DJs older than me that I can say is battle worthy.
Okay.
That I can say that, but they're OG top tier levels. If I wanted to play skill for skill, tier to tier, I would say shit. My top 2, if I had to compare it, would be Toon, DJ Toon, OG, JC. Oh fucking G, rip triple threat to the damn core. And fucking Mixmaster David.
Yeah.
That I am not gonna lie because I say, yo, y'all 3 make me want to work, but y'all piss me off. But the thing about it, I love it. They're sharp thinkers. Yeah. They're quick. Like I've seen David, but my favorite thing from him when he plays Swag Surf, then they go into Mary J. My Life and throw them off, but builds it back up. He risk takes. JC will pull a fucking cartoon from the 80s and 90s and flip it into a Clips beat or a current hip hop beat. Like I remember this man flip fucking Sesame Street and Bugs Bunny. I said, wait, what the fuck? Hold up, wait, pause. But that's stunning. It's mind blowing. Is you don't hear that. You hear everybody that flip now. I call it cheat sheet, line dance and gospel. That shit pisses me off. That's it. Like I feel like the line dances, you're cheating. You're playing all that, and guess what? Gospel too. You're gonna get everybody to automatically sing, but for what? What can you play records that you can't cheat out of? I'll tell you about it. Can you play any records that doesn't involve line dance for a whole 4 or 5 hours? Can you play any gospel records? And that's cool if you have that in the archive, but can you? I call that normally the cheat sheet. Yeah, you're playing that shit. It's dope. It's funny, ha ha he, but it ain't funny to me. Like it's just like, yo, play some records. like really digging what the fuck you have.
I'm gonna have to sprinkle in twerk songs in them categories
Yeah,
too.
just
Gospel, line dance, or twerk songs. What you gonna do if you ain't got all three?
at all. It's just the shit be like, it's funny. And you know what? It's one dude that can say that pulls it off well. Actually, two people that know pulls it off well in the whole world that I personally know. Bluetooth. I gotta give it to him. He pulls it off well. I'm like, oh, but I'm like, oh shit, he pulls it off. And another one, Double J.
Okay.
DJ Double J. He's in Texas. I've seen him rock. He broke that shit during COVID. Those are only two cats I can say I've seen him rock gospel, but make sense and take the risk.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? It made sense. Do I personally want to go for it? No, I'm not a gospel head kind of dog, man. I'm not gonna lie. I know a couple to get me by for you to say sing along. Hey, melody. All right, cool. Now whatever. I've seen them cats flip it, do a lot of shit. Like, I appreciate the creativity. The creativity that lies behind that is so dope and amazing. Versus, I'm just gonna play because, all right, y'all know gospel, y'all know church music. All right, y'all gonna do the line dance. Y'all some dumb cheating ass motherfuckers. Like, all right, I'm sorry, y'all ain't got no style and just playing line dance all only. And no shade to the line dance DJs because there's a lot of areas in the South that only caters to that. But man, hey, out of a million songs in the world, is that the only thing we cater in here, or because the demographic allows it to be only that? And sometimes I know that's the demographic. And sometimes I be wrong when I say that because when I'm in those spots, I do my own shit and they appreciate it. It's just being a little more, it's being creative with it. Like, I'm tired of fucking hearing Tamia. I really am. I really am. I love
Don't do
her.
that. I just learned to dance. Damn.
No, fuck that record. I'm sorry. I love it. I think about it. I respect her songs.
Yeah.
I respect her from the late 90s. But this in particular, this record, I don't think it was a line that, it was a record for us to enjoy.
Yeah, it was.
Out of nowhere, it just.
I don't know when it became a line dance.
It turned into the world famous line dance. And I be mean. I be telling people like, yo, if you only can line dance, you can't dance for shit. I be so mean. I just can't take it.
So you know what's gonna make you mad for real?
What?
They just made a line dance to a D'Angelo song. Yeah, so we're gonna take a break, you guys. They're getting carried away, I already know. So it's your girl Carrie Michelle, DJ Popo. We're gonna let him marinate on that, but I'm gonna show you the dance though. Okay. It's to a D'Angelo song. They just made it. Really? Yeah. Let that man rest in peace. Yeah. We gonna be right back, y'all. Right back. We live from Seafood Social East. We'll be right back. What's going on, y'all? It's your girl, Carrie Michelle. We are back with the Let's Get Carried Away podcast, episode number 1. I am excited. Thank you so much for coming. Episode 1.
Oh, look. It's going to be a lot of comments coming off this.
I love it. This is the point. We here to ruffle some feathers. This is the point. Heck yeah. So this last segment is going to be kind of like a speed lightning round. Like, I'm going to ask you one thing. You can elaborate on your answer if you want to. It'll be really fast. That's cool? Let's do it. All right, so what is the most overrated club song right now?
Wham Whammy. Most overrated. Wham Whammy.
How many times do you have to play that a night?
Once.
Oh, okay.
I just hate that. I don't know. I just hate that. Wham Whammy. Like a grown baby telling me.
It's giving whining baby.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Okay, most underrated ATL artist. Underrated.
That I would give credit to?
Yeah. Dro.
I'll say, I give Young Dro.
Why is Dro your answer?
He's appreciated, but it's a lot that he it's a lot that he's done that people forgot about, and people forget that he has a large collective of classics and iconic hits that used to be the storytelling. Like, if I really had to really just not say Dro, because it's like a couple, I'd say it would have the three I would have to really say Dro, Lucci, and I wouldn't consider him as a Latin artist. I would say between Dro and Lucci.
Dro and Lucci. Okay. What is your biggest club turnoff? As in, like, what could happen at a club that would make you like not want to work there no more?
I'm paying $5 for Coca-Cola or water.
You know they charge $8 for water now.
Yeah, if I have to pay for that, I got a problem because now you're charging more than what you're gonna pay.
Facts.
As the moral, if I have to pay for that, man, I don't know. If I gotta pay for parking consistently and I work in an establishment,
Yeah.
turn off.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
now my car's in danger. You're not watching it. You're just parking it. And then we in Atlanta, home of breaking in cars.
Especially the DJ's car.
Yes.
For sure. What is one rule that all DJs should live by?
Oh, morals. Morals. Principles. Both, I would say both. Your morals and your principles. I would have to say that. You stand by it. No matter how hard it's pushed towards you. No matter how hard you're going to be pushed to be comfortable again. Stand on your morals. Stand on your ground. You're going to see the outcome of where you want to be.
For sure. And last one, what is one thing that the world needs to know about DJs?
DJs are also artists. And DJs are also artists. They're also human. And they are also opportunists. Like, give a chance. Just don't go for what you see face to face. Study the person. You know, there are a lot of DJs who are talented fucking artists that made records and music for the world too. I have to say that more than just being treated as a DJ with no standards. That's the hard part.
I like those answers, Popo. So, Popo, I want to thank you so much for coming through. Can you let the folks know anything that you have coming up, where you're actually spinning at currently, all the good stuff?
So right now I'm spinning currently at, and these are all, like I said, these are all my favorite spots because I have a personal relationship with everybody. City Views, Harold's, Patio, Whiskey Mistress, Rocksteady, several other places I can't name by heart, but I'm around those places a lot. That's fully acceptance to what I bring.
Yeah.
And I enjoy it. Everything else, I do a lot of things. I'm coming out of state, a lot of showcasing events, a lot of them. The next one I go to New York for my man's Mix Shows event, and named DJ Ernest. He hosts it once a year. Then after that, Rock and Soul. Then after that, Virginia. Then after that, Costa Rica, the showcase. So there's a lot of stuff that I have a lot of things that's upcoming, and I use my my own platform to capture all that content to show that, hey, this is what I do.
Before we get you out of here, we did not have the content conversation. So can you explain to the DJs how important it is for them to have content? We are in the content age right now.
So right now, I tell anybody, the DJs, this ain't the 90s or the 2000s where the 90s or the 80s, everything was word of mouth. Everything was written on paper to see who's the greatest DJ of all times. Now it's like the game and technology changed to upcoming customers that doesn't know you versus who they know growing up as a kid. So I tell anybody, yo, have a good quality camera or have a phone and just record you practicing for like 10, 20 minutes. Pick a 60 to 90 second reel off of what you just did, and just post and see how the audience gravitate towards you. I can't stress how content is so important. Content for me is so important. I did one crazy video that I used to run on the highway. Yeah, a little one. Yeah, running on the. It's okay.
She good.
She good. It's running. I run on the high. I've done content where I ran on the highway. And executed it while I was running into Savoy. But that's just ideas, great ideas for you that you can gravitate to the audience. People who see me for years know what's going on.
Yeah.
What you can do. So content, just plug up, play, record yourself. Audio, video, and just release it and promote yourself that this is what I just posted out, this is what I just did. Let people watch you. Tell people where to find you on. It's gonna pay off. It's gonna be a lot of work, but it's gonna pay off. And if you don't want to do it, I'll see you here in the next 10 years.
In the same spot.
Same spot. Literally, it is what it is. Feelings may get hurt, but oh fuck it. You ask to be in better positions, better levels, network, and just plug up and go, man. Just at any given cost. I don't care if you're at home. I don't care if you're at Walmart. I don't care if you're in a club and you're just playing a chill restaurant kind of vibe, R&B vibe, and you feel like you rocking. Record yourself, because a mix that you just did may be a wow factor to the world.
Yeah.
Versus I did it and I forgot. We all live on I forget, being lazy, being comfortable. I forgot to do this. No, you didn't forget to do it. You just don't want to. You have a choice.
Mm-hmm.
You know damn well your mind's telling you to do what you're supposed to do, but you have no. You just don't want to do it. I don't care. I work a lot. I'm tired. I DJ 3 gigs a day and I'm still recording at home at 3 or 4 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
You have a choice to be confined to where you are or break out.
Yeah. For sure. We appreciate you and your kind words and getting carried away with us today. Can you let them know how they can follow you as well?
Yes, y'all can follow me on Instagram at DJ Popo01, same as Facebook and YouTube. I upload every week, so YouTube DJ Popo88. I have weekly episodes, mixes everything that you can enjoy visually, and it just we just go from there. Or you can always just meet me. Anybody that lives in Atlanta, hey, you know where to find me at. And if you don't, I just tell the spots and you already know where to find me at.
Yeah, exactly. Pull up, because we might be there too, okay?
And if you can't find me, you don't have no gas, or your car is all fucked up, you can hear me on Magic 107.5 every Saturday. I have my own Caribbean show called Passport Advice from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. So if the Uber too expensive to where I'm at, hey, you can hear me on the weekend, or you can hear me on YouTube or socially.
Exactly. And if you guys want to see this episode from the beginning, you miss any part of the episode, subscribe to us here on YouTube, or you can catch us on Spotify or Apple Music as well. So be sure to click that like, click that subscribe to the channels on Spotify and Apple Music. Of course, follow me at carrieqtent. That's with a C, not a K. And follow the podcast on Instagram as well at justcarriedaway.pod. And that's episode 1. We'll be back, so you guys stay tuned, stay locked in, and I'll see y'all next episode.
My name is Carrie, I'm so very fly, oh my, it's a